Travel in 2025 is more exciting than ever, with new destinations opening up, smarter technology making journeys easier, and travelers becoming more adventurous with their itineraries. However, with this abundance of opportunities also comes the risk of mistakes that can turn a dream trip into a stressful one. Whether you are planning your first international adventure, or you are an experienced traveler who has crossed dozens of borders, avoiding these common pitfalls can make the difference between an unforgettable trip and one filled with regrets. Let us dive into the 10 biggest travel mistakes people are making in 2025, and more importantly, how you can avoid them. 1. Ignoring updated entry requirements. In 2025, entry requirements around the world have become more complex than ever, largely due to shifting regulations influenced by global events, public health policies, and new visa systems. Many countries have introduced digital travel authorization systems that travelers must apply for in advance. For example, Europe's ETIAS system now requires travelers from visa-exempt countries to complete an online application and pay a small fee before entering. Other regions, like parts of Asia and South America, are introducing similar systems. Ignoring these new rules can result in denied boarding at the airport or even being turned away at immigration. It is crucial to check the official government websites of your destination before you book your flight, not just before you travel. In addition to visas, ensure your passport has at least 6 months of validity left, as many destinations enforce this rule strictly. A little extra preparation will save you the nightmare of being stranded because of overlooked paperwork. 2. Booking the cheapest flights without considering timing. With so many flight comparison websites and apps available, it is tempting to grab the lowest fare you see. But in 2025, cheap does not always mean convenient. Many budget airlines now charge hefty fees for extras like carry-on bags, seat selection, or even printing your boarding pass. What looks like a bargain can quickly become more expensive than a full-service airline. Another mistake travelers make is choosing flights with terrible layovers or arriving in the middle of the night, which can add costly taxi rides and limit your ability to get around safely. Instead of focusing only on the upfront price, calculate the total cost of travel and how much time you are losing with poor connections. Sometimes spending $50 more for a direct flight can save you hours of stress and extra costs at your destination. 3. Overstuffing your itinerary. Social media has fueled a mindset of trying to see it all in just a few days. In 2025, many travelers are still making the mistake of overloading their itineraries with back-to-back attractions, leaving little room for flexibility or relaxation. The result: burnout, frustration, and often missing out on the small, authentic experiences that make travel truly memorable. For example, instead of racing to tick off every major site in Rome in 48 hours, give yourself time to linger at a cafe, enjoy conversations with locals, or simply wander aimlessly through charming neighborhoods. Build downtime into your trip for spontaneous discoveries, because those unscheduled moments often become the highlight of a journey. Travel should not feel like a sprint, it should feel like a meaningful adventure. 4. Forgetting travel insurance. Despite countless stories of unexpected emergencies, many travelers still skip travel insurance in 2025. Whether it is a canceled flight, lost baggage, or sudden illness abroad, the costs of being uninsured can be devastating. Healthcare expenses in some countries are astronomically high, and a single medical emergency can drain your budget for years to come. Modern travel insurance policies are more customizable than ever, covering everything from trip delays and theft to adventure activities like scuba diving or skiing. The small upfront cost of insurance is nothing compared to the peace of mind it provides. Make sure your policy covers the countries you are visiting and the activities you plan to do. If you cannot afford insurance, you cannot afford to travel. 5. Not embracing digital tools. Technology in 2025 has transformed the way we travel. Yet, some travelers are still reluctant to use digital tools like translation apps, offline maps, eSIMs, and AI-powered travel planners. Refusing to embrace these advancements makes travel unnecessarily complicated. For instance, Downloading offline maps before arriving in a new city can prevent you from getting lost when you do not have internet access. Using ECM technology means you no longer need to buy physical SIM cards at airports, saving you time and money. Translation apps can break down language barriers instantly, helping you order food, navigate public transportation, and connect with locals more meaningfully. Instead of resisting technology, use it to enhance your trip and make every step smoother. Underestimating local culture and etiquette. Another big mistake in 2025 is traveling without understanding local customs. While tourism has become more globalized, cultures remain distinct, and failing to respect them can lead to awkward or even offensive situations. Simple gestures, clothing choices, or behaviors that seem normal at home may be inappropriate elsewhere. For example, in some countries, tipping is considered rude, while in others, it is expected. In Japan, wearing shoes indoors is disrespectful, while in parts of the Middle East, dressing modestly is a requirement. Before traveling, take a few minutes to learn the basic do's and don'ts of your destination. This not only helps you avoid embarrassment, but also allows you to connect with locals in a deeper and more respectful way. 7. Overlooking sustainable travel choices. Sustainability is a growing concern in 2025, yet many travelers still make the mistake of ignoring their impact on the environment. From excessive single-use plastics to over-tourism in fragile destinations, careless choices can contribute to long-term harm. Some regions have already started limiting visitor numbers or increasing entrance fees to protect natural and cultural sites. You can avoid this mistake by making mindful decisions. Bring a reusable water bottle, choose eco-friendly accommodations, and support local businesses instead of global chains. Consider visiting lesser-known destinations to reduce pressure on overcrowded hotspots. Sustainable travel is not just a trend. It is an ethical responsibility for every traveler who wants to preserve the beauty of the world for future generations. Forgetting to budget for hidden costs. Many travelers set a budget for flights and accommodation, but forget about the hidden costs that add up quickly. In 2025, these extras are more prevalent than ever. From dynamic pricing on attractions to increased airport transfer fees and tourist taxes. In major cities, unexpected expenses can catch you off guard. To avoid blowing your budget, research all potential fees in advance. Factor in meals, tips, public transportation, entrance tickets, and even unexpected splurges like souvenirs. Having a buffer in your budget ensures that you are not stressed about every dollar spent and allows you to enjoy your trip without constantly worrying about money. 9. Not backing up important documents. In 2025, travelers are still making the mistake of not securing their important documents. Losing a passport, credit card, or even travel itinerary can be disastrous, especially in a foreign country. Digital theft is also a growing concern, with hackers targeting tourists who use unsecured Wi-Fi at airports or cafes. The solution is simple. Always back up your documents digitally and physically. Store copies of your passport, visas, travel insurance, and credit cards on a secure cloud service, and keep printed copies in a separate bag. Use a VPN when connecting to public Wi-Fi to protect your data. A little preparation goes a long way when something goes wrong unexpectedly. 10. Neglecting personal safety. Lastly, one of the most critical mistakes is neglecting personal safety. While most destinations are perfectly safe for travelers, 2025 has brought new risks. From petty crime in tourist hotspots to natural disasters and political instability in certain regions. Too often, travelers become so focused on adventure that they ignore common sense safety measures. Simple steps can make a huge difference. Avoid walking alone at night in unfamiliar areas. Do not display expensive jewelry or gadgets, and always be aware of your surroundings. Sign up for travel alerts from your embassy and know the emergency numbers of the country you are visiting. Trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. Prioritizing safety ensures that your travels remain enjoyable and memorable for the right reasons. Travel in 2025 offers more opportunities than ever before, but only if you approach it with awareness and preparation. From staying informed about entry requirements and budgeting properly to respecting local cultures and embracing technology, The choices you make will determine the quality of your journey. By avoiding these 10 common mistakes, you will save yourself unnecessary stress, protect your budget, and create more meaningful experiences. Remember, travel is not just about checking destinations off a list. It is about connecting with the world, discovering new perspectives, and enjoying the adventure with peace of mind. Plan wisely, stay open to the unexpected, and your next trip in 2025 can truly be the experience of a lifetime.